The songs were my favorite part of the show. I believe that just her life story was much more intense than I realized. I knew that she was a blues and jazz singer, but I didn't know much more than that. And I, of course, knew about the Billy Graham crusade part. The best part that I learned about her, I think, was the perseverance that she had from such a young age.
He held a knife at her throat and made her. Then she had me, a bastard.
The fact that she was married at such a young age and struck out on her own and just all that she endured, the perseverance that she could just keep going.
I say, I don't see as how she got no broken leg she can get for herself. Mom Weeze, she slapped me.
I think probably just her, when she was in the vaudeville stages, when she was younger, I think maybe when she first was sort of starting out, was probably sort of my favorite part, because I think we started to learn a lot about her and her perseverance and her stick-to-itiveness, if you will.
There's a couple parts, but the one that really stood out for me, I think, was the part where she is trapped in, she's involved in a vehicle accident, and she is trapped underneath the car, and basically another person walking by refuses to give her help, and I think it was just the way that it was done was just very dramatic and very graphic. I think which is telling, given that it was just the piano player and her on the stage, but I thought it was portrayed very, very dramatically.
I would definitely say, if you're on the fence about coming to see the show, you should come see it. I mean, her life story is well worth knowing. And like Brian said, it's a timeless story that certainly everybody, I think, can relate to some part of her life, perhaps, or at least you want to try and understand it, understand part of her life, so that, you know, it's where those things that the past doesn't want to be repeated. So I think if we can all learn to sort of understand her life a little bit better, you know, maybe the world can move on a little bit freer.
I think for me that I really actually had no idea about what the play was tonight. I did no homework before coming. And so for me it was fascinating to just hear her story and to get a little bit more of a context of the times that she lived in. And so it was not only entertaining because the music was great, but the part of the history that I learned just by listening to it and watching the play was great as well. So I think anybody, you don't need to know anything about Ethel Waters to come and see it and have it be a really enjoyable night. So.